Episode 8. Slow life in Borgia Marina continues at the usual snail's pace. If I have anything to say about it, that is. We'll be continuing to knock on doors, but I'm sure I'll be knocking on a door that progresses the plot soon enough. There are only so many doors to knock on, so I imagine this will just be only the early episodes before I run out of doors, and then I just continue on the main stuff. Let's see. There are a total of 74 inhabitants, plus 23 characters. So I can only assume that these 74 inhabitants each have a door, meaning that's how many doors I have to knock on before they stop taking up time in each of my episodes. There's only one way to do that. One at a time. No one's answering. No one's answering. Well, maybe if we're lucky, we can get right onto the plot immediately. Or not. We've seen his artwork through the fortune teller's art. Accountant Pompazzi here, who is asking. Oh, a new voter. Citizen, I mean. Are you stuck up the treehouse? Accountant Pompazzi knows how to handle a delicate situation. Close the front door with the keys still inside. Accountant Pompazzi knows how to handle a difficult situation. Is your favorite furry toy trapped in a fire? Furry toy? Furry toy? Like a toy for furries? No. Probably just referring to a doll or something. Still, I've never really heard that anyone really speak that term, furry toy. Anyway, that's not what he's talking about. Accountant Pompazzi can climb any building. Vote Accountant Pompazzi, former head of the Borgia Marina Fire Department, on the job to solve your problems. How did I do? Well, are you running for mayor? Soon. But that lard belly corner cutter Malagamba always beats me to it. But this time he'll have to deal with my project. Borgia Marina, order restored. I don't even want to know what that's about. May the best man win, then. Accountant Pompazzi. Very tall, skinny, and with a solemn face. He's the opposite of Malagamba, his rival in the electoral campaign. He's the former head of the Borgia Marina Fire Department. Ragionnaire Pompazzi here. The heart of a firefighter in the mind of a skilled politician. No, wait, the heart. In the mind. Dang it, I always get it wrong. What did he say? Heart of a fighter in the mind. Did he mean to say and the mind of a skilled politician? Not sure. Don't forget my project Borgia Marina. Something nice to do. At the service of citizens. And remember to vote for me in the next elections. Well, we don't live here, so I don't think we can vote. Oh, that's a riddle. Let's take a look. Orlando doesn't have any, and Cecilia has more than Beatrice. But there's something in the town who has more of them. What am I talking about? Probably letters, right? Doesn't have any, and Cecilia has more than Beatrice. So it would be eyes, right? Who has the most eyes? Someone who we don't have a card for. Well, we will have the card as soon as we're done knocking on every door in all of Borgia Marina. Then we'll be able to solve some of the riddles, I think. Can we sit on this? No. Actually, is this a school? I wasn't really thinking about it, but they do have some of the basic facilities, like a school and a pharmacy. And it seems like they also had a firefighter, or a group of firefighters or something. Not sure where the actual fire station is. So that's Town Hall right next to the school. Interesting. Can we? No. Don't be silly. I miss having 3 months of holidays. When I was a child, I used to think adults also got 3 months of holidays. Imagine my surprise when I started working. The Piazza del Frutti. Our first destination for actually progressing the plot. Although it might not actually progress the plot, it's just kind of, well, our first job. Being a postwoman. That's more of a side thing to earn money rather than progressing the plot, but it is marked as one of the yellow things here, so I think it is required for progressing. The stairs we previously couldn't go down before, now blocked, or not blocked off. And the priest is also out in front of the door, or not blocking the door anymore, so I guess we could maybe go inside the church. But we're here to explore this area first. We'll do all of those other doors later, probably. What's this? Monumento al Caduti, el Comune di Borgo Marina, ricorda con questa lapide. I have no idea what any of that means, other than maybe monument, something about for Borgo Marina, and recorded for something. Recorded with something. I combattenti sul fronte russo, from 1941 to 1943, and I deportati. I don't know what the difference between those two are, but I assume people that died, well, obviously people that died, in service of Borgo Marina. Sergente Amilcare Musetti, Caporale Luigi Conigli. A great-grandfather, maybe, of the Coniglis. The father of the grandfather, maybe. I don't know if Caporale is a male name, but I assume. Soldato Giulio Pecorelli. And another Soldato Giulio Pecorelli, I think. I can't actually see behind there, so... Actually, it looks like a slightly different name. In the middle. It's longer than Giulio, it looks like. Some kind of relationship, the same first name and last name. No, wait. That is... Those are ranks, like soldier and sergeant, gotcha. So Giulio would be the first name, and the other G. Maybe like twins or something, both beginning with G or something like that. Giacomo Corni. Constanza Corni, I guess they're related. Carlo Orsi, Alessandro something, and then 2 more names, one that's hidden and Angelo, all dying in 1944, 1942, 43, and 45. The war. Another riddle. Which of these recipes would an Italian toss a dusting of sugar onto? Well, I don't know anything about cooking, unless this is some kind of wordplay thing. But they do it with pasta with tomato sauce. Heresy! No sane person would ever add sugar to that dish. Sorry, Diana. I'm not sane. Not when it comes to cooking. I'll think about it another time. Again, what's this place called? Damn, I'm covering it. I just want to get the name stuck in my head. Piazza dei Frutti. Any constellations? None that I can see. It could even be high up on the wall. I have to keep my eye out. Let's see who I could call. Yep, don't have enough money. Just making sure. I go this way every day. It's a nice square. Even though I prefer Piazzale Miramare. Okay, that name I do know. The one in front of the restaurant. It's the only Piazzale among the piazzas. It's town hall, and it's an interior, which means a lot to explore. The Pentagon? Why the Pentagon? Not the Pentagon, it's just a Pentagon. Some kind of fort, it seems. And another fort tower. Is this actually somewhere over here? The Castel Cavalli, I assume. That looks like that part of the skyline. Some historical figures and photos, I guess. Wow, we can even wait in City Hall. Incredible. How did I end up here? I got distracted for a second and now I'm waiting. It must be the power of public buildings. Sorry, Diana, I couldn't resist. Resistenza. More history. Inaccessible doors and inaccessible door. No one behind the counter, I guess. I mean, who would, right? It's a small town. It's not like there's a lot of people waiting to talk to the mayor or something. Or maybe it'd be the opposite. Maybe in a small town everybody talks to the mayor. The art kind of... As we got closer, it got more blurry. A weird thing about rendering. What if I do this? There we go. Looks like some kind of sting operation. And they're all hiding from this guy, the soldier on the left. How nice of that rabbit. Helping all these people. That's not proper use of the term sting operation, is it? Oh, the toilet. We haven't seen a toilet yet, have we, in this game? We've seen plenty of buildings, but haven't seen a toilet yet. And in fact, at the Conrigli's house, there was like the kitchen and all of that stuff. And there was that one door that led further in, which I assume was the bedroom. But would there also have been a toilet in there? There was barely enough room for 3 beds and a crib as it is, which I assume would have been the case. Would there also have to be a toilet and a shower and everything in there too? Maybe it's bigger on the inside. Secretaria? The secretary? And some words. I won't read all of that. Something about Borgia Marina. In honor of the resistance. For citizens against the occupation of fascist Nazis. I see. And another map of the town. This one a bit more, I don't know, less detailed. Fun little decorations. Every door a treasure trove. And here's the mayor. How can I help you? We're just here to talk to the mayor. Apparently in a small town everyone can do that at any time. Have you met our specialist in signs, marvels, and miracles? I can't hide that as a man of science. I was very skeptical about her. However, a long time ago, I asked her to give me a tarot card reading. She told me, "You're great. You'll go a long way, one small step at a time." Ever since then, I knew a person with that sense of humor had to know something about her craft. My office has been running for a long time, you know? I have fulfilled and exceeded expectations. Is that actually the sign? When they show in the upper left, like this small dialogue, does that indicate when I've exhausted their dialogue? That would be nice if it were true. I'll try to keep that in mind. If there are enough data points that agree with that, then I can stop trying to exhaust their dialogue manually. Goodbye, Signorina. More history about the mayor. Well, don't know what that's about. I guess the people that helped found the town and resist against the fascist occupation. Mayor shaking hands with a sheep. Mayor shaking hands with a sailor, or something. Mayor shaking hands with a fisher. Mayor shaking hands with a restaurant owner. Mayor shaking hands with the China owner, or the China shop owner. Two of them. Mayor shaking hands with the father of the Conigli household, a gelateria owner. Mayor showing off his sweet tattoo with a tattoo artist. Mayor shaking hand with the young Conigli boy after he won some kind of award. Mayor shaking hand with... What do we have here? The police officer, I think the town's only sheriff. And the sheriff seems quite flustered by this. Perhaps he is of lesser ranking than the mayor, and can't actually... Well, he can't risk looking bad in front of the mayor. I think that's the character trait that I'm picking up here. What I like is that this shows that that guy, Tonu, has a weakness, and his weakness is the mayor. Good to know. Some newspapers about the mayor, I guess. Not really sure what they're talking about. And... what are these? Are these like flags? They look like magazines kind of, but they're hung up more like decoration. Oh, they're calendars? They're calendars. Calendario, I see. Can we sit in the mayor's chair? Oh, how fun. Stairs. And a little pillow on the chair, like my own, in front of my computer. I guess he has to get comfortable. He's behind this desk a lot of the time, isn't he? Alright, that's all we're here for. Why is the fireplace kind of blocked off? I guess it's not a fireplace anymore. Or it was never a fireplace? It looks like one. Well, that's our little side trip to the mayor's office done. Let's actually get on with the plot now, shall we? I think I've knocked on all the doors available, up until the actual door I need to knock onto. No doors over on that side, and yeah, thankfully, I guess only that door left. No one's answering, and that means I can finally do one thing related to the plot. Let's get a job. All seems quiet at the post office. I shall suck the very marrow from your bones, spat the bone vampire. Nope, I'm not convinced. Erica. Quite the look, Erica. It's actually quite charming. Did I hear right? The bone vampire? Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was thinking out loud. No problem, but now I'm curious. I want to know more about this vampire. I could talk to you for hours, but unfortunately, there's tons of packages and mail to be delivered, and the mailwoman who usually does the deliveries is off sick. We're such a small town we don't have someone to stand in for her. Hey, I know. I know we hardly know each other, but would you like to stand in for the mailwoman? A job where I have to go around to people's doors all day? I can't imagine it. Me? A mailwoman? I've never thought about it before, to tell the truth. And I'm sure it's supposed to be on holiday. Well, on holiday, you do unusual things. Things you don't usually do, don't you? And it would be a great way to get to know the locals. You don't say. It's really easy, too. I give you the package, the address, and all you have to do is deliver it. And of course you'll be paid for every delivery you make. You mean I get paid? For knocking on doors and getting flavor dialogue? Sign me up. Okay then, you talked me into it. You make it sound fun. Super. Thanks so much. I'm Erica, by the way. And who do I have to thank? Her face shows more than her braces. It's the joy that shines. Unlike the horror stories that she loves to write, and her job at the post office, she is full of life. A fellow writer, then. You'll get along. She's writing about the bone vampire. Diana, mailwoman at your service. Thanks again, Diana. Let me know when you want to get started. Let's talk first. So, I'll explain. Basically, the bone vampire is just like a normal vampire, right? But instead of sucking blood, it has far longer, pointier teeth, and it uses them to suck the marrow out of bones. Horrifying, isn't it? I hope he helps my horror story turn out alright. Wow. So it just reduces their victims to a puddle on the floor, basically. A floppy mass of flesh and muscle, without the bones to support. How fun. Alright, and that is the exhausted dialogue. That's another data point in favor of... No, wait. We had a data point against the upper left dialogue indicating exhausted dialogue just now, didn't we? Because in the upper left it was showing dialogue when we hadn't exhausted her dialogue. So probably can't use that as reference. Whatever. Here are the letters and the delivery instructions for each. It's very simple. Urgent registered post. This goes to Gentile at number 2. Vicolo Lucrezia Canis. No idea what it's about. The sender is anonymous. It's urgent, I guess. But am I in a rush? Probably not. And of course we've got more. A strange handbook. Tommaso ordered a book from the bookstore to his home. He lives in a blind alley on Corso Garibaldi. What is a blind alley? Is that like an architecture thing? Posta del Cor. Another spurned lover requires Tortina's attention. Posta del Cor. Core mail goes to number 5. Piazza Santa Margherita. We know where that is. We've got more. A mysterious package. This package goes to obscurity at number 5 on Vicolo Petrorelli. It has an air of as mysterious as that of its recipient. Wow, that's a lot of mail. I guess they really did need the help. Frozen package. The package goes to Deborah at number 5 Via Del Monte. It could be a block of ice, it's so cold. I can receive more. There are still deliveries to make. Finish these before taking on other shipments. Okay. Bye, Diana. See you soon. So are those marked on my map, for one? They are not. I have to figure it out by myself. Okay, so this is where this goes. The green might be job quests or something. Well, this'll help me learn how to read the map, I guess. I guess the first one we can go to is Santa Margarita, number 5. Some of these were more urgent than others, it seems, like that frozen package that might melt. But I'm just starting with the ones that I know. I will take a brief respite from knocking on every door that I see, just to deliver the mail and knock on only the doors related to the mail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but it is just fabulous. Nice nails. And lipstick. I've never seen hair so sugary. Thanks, I think. This is like the 7th time we've been flirted with today, I think. By various people. I like it. You look like you just floated out of the hazy dream of a lilac, swaying softly in the morning breeze, on a gentle mountain slope in the sun. Huh? What a lovely metaphor. I must write it down right away. Are you a writer? Oh no, Apple Pie. My feather pen flutters merely to bring a brief moment of hope to the lonely hearts of this lovely land. Perhaps we've met already, on the pages of the Gazette. The local Gazette, you know, of Marina. Have you ever written to Torchina? I even made a rhyme. Hoo-hi. I did it again. Hoo-hi. I know. The Posta del Cor, Lonely Hearts Column. Azura. Cheerful and sickeningly sweet. The only thing she believes in is fairy tale love. She's an advice columnist for the Marina Gazette. Every character, there's something to love. Torchina at your disposal, my little sweetheart. Live on air, or live on air anytime. Don't tell me. Did some putative fiancé leave you with that cloudy pout on your pretty face? When exactly is a pout cloudy? Why, your face looks like it's going to rain, of course. And just to be sure... Yo. We're actually here for the mail. Oh, I actually have to remember it? Well, it was core, right? Ah, thank you, sweetie. You're the real icing on the cake, you are. We got an achievement. Oh, it's just amazing how these metaphors come to me. Like sugar cubes falling into tea. Hee hee hee. Well, let's see what this letter says. Oh, you're going to read it in front of me? I'm glad we get to spy on your mail without actually breaking the law. Yes. Dear Rosetta, one of my most affectionate readers, a real fan. Always trying to make things worse with that shy guy Quasimodo. Those two are made for each other. Proof that you can fall in love at any age. And of course, lonely hearts of all ages. Ask Torchina for advice. I thought your name was Azura. It's also Torchina? A lot of characters. She helps Rosetta with her love life. Torchina might be a title, I don't actually know. But I see. I was wondering how the whole fairy tale love fit in with advice columnist. I didn't realize advice columnist was also the oppression, or the... what's the word? Occupation of matchmaker, but that's what that is. Profession, that's the other word I was thinking of. Alright. There's a lot going on, but we still have the mail to deliver. If I faff around at every door that I see and every NPC, this episode won't be about the mail, and I won't be able to make mail delivery the thumbnail, which is the plan. Next thing on the list. The next thing that I can recognize, I guess. I don't recognize Lucrezia Canis. Del Monte, I maybe recognize, but I can't say for sure. Garibaldi and Pecorelli. Okay. Let's just look for Monte. Actually, if I can remember all of these, I'd like to go in order of proximity. Pecorelli, Garibaldi, Monte, Lucrezia Canis. Can I remember all that? There's Garibaldi. There's Pecorelli. There's Del Monte, I think. What was the last one? Yep, Del Monte, Garibaldi, and Pecorelli. The last one was Lucrezia Canis. Over here. So our order of operations will be Garibaldi, go down the tunnel, Pecorelli, Del Monte, and then Lucrezia. Garibaldi was... I can walk while I check, thankfully. Tommaso. But I don't have the number for it. Just Tommaso. The clothing shop, that is. Gotcha. And this was what again? A strange handbook. We've already met. Huh? Wait. No, he lives by it. Right, that's not Tommaso. This is Tommaso. Have you got a minute? Oh, I'm sorry, professional habit. I meant to say, how can I help you? He's kind of got a look, right? Tommaso here. Kind of like Reagan Artaka, that whole scruffy business guy look. Baby girl look, basically. Finally, the manual I've been waiting for. The door poem. Oh, are you interested in literature? Knock and I'll tell you who you are. 101 ways to knock on a stranger's door. Ah, well, enjoy your book. No time to waste, next on the list. We have... Pecorelli. The mysterious package. Which number was that again? 5. Obscurity. That's a name I don't recognize. I guess I haven't gotten any names from these doors, just silhouettes. Number 5. Here we are.
Hola.
Good morning. Is there anyone there? I wanted to introduce myself. Ugh, that's too much enthusiasm, kid. You'll give me a heart attack. So, didn't you want to introduce yourself? Me? Do you see anyone else here? Come on, don't waste my time. No, my name's Diana. A wild name, fit for a goddess of hunting. Cool. That is a goddess's name, isn't it? I forget. Which culture? Like Greek? I'm Obscurity. You can call me O. She has a very pronounced art style and is a bit scary. She is the sister of Shadow and Gloom, and is undoubtedly the creepiest of the 3. Cool, we get to meet 2 more creepy siblings. And again, There's something for everyone here, right? Another character design sure to satisfy people that go looking for character designs. Oh, sure. She makes my skin crawl. She looks like someone who raises an army of zombies in her free time. My, does time fly when you're having fun. Now I really have to. Just as boring as everyone else. Shame, I was starting to like you. Do you have a wish to express? Maybe. Have you ever been to a cemetery at night? All on your own? Can't say I have. You should. It's an interesting experience. There's something otherworldly in the atmosphere you breathe. I wonder what it is. We're here for the mail. A mysterious package. Well, 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 what do we have here then? It's a little package for you. I don't know anything about it. They just gave it to me to deliver. Relax, I just can't stand nervous people. And do refrain from using any other diminutives, any at all. I just can't stand them. What's a diminutive? Is that like a part of speech? Aha, here at last. A new recruit from my army. Army? Just exactly what I wanted. Small, somber, and lethal. Excellent workmanship. Well done, Basilio. But is this an army of puppets? Don't ever say that word. Never again. Ever more. They are miniatures. Oh, miniatures? What a fun little hobby. I guess it's more than a fun little hobby to her, though. And down this way, our next stop was just around the corner. Frozen package to Devereaux and Via Del Monte 5. That's 4. And this is 5. This is Del Monte, right? Yeah. What in the world? Did I put too much nutmeg in that lasagna, perhaps? Or can this really be a new face at my door? I can assure you, sir, I am no hallucination. What a relief. It was getting a bit monotonous talking to myself. Nice to meet you. I'm Diana. The pleasure is mine. My name is Devereaux. What an unusual name. Does it, if I might ask, have foreign origins? No. It's just my father was a comedian. You know. Ho ho ho. He seems slightly out of place, but in a cute way. Yeah, I'll say. Something for everyone, again. It's going to be that for every character, isn't it? He never really found his footing on land, but he certainly found his feet in sarcasm. You know, I've never told anyone this before, but I have this incredible superpower. Well, yes, it may seem odd, but it's true. Please don't go telling people. Otherwise people won't stop asking me me to show them. Well, in short, my superpower is being able to melt ice with a look. It takes me about half an hour, but man, it's hard work. Like a real comedian, this one. We're just here for the mail. Melt this, please. Oh, what's with this package? It's frozen. I don't know. This is how they gave it to me at the post office. It's frozen good and proper. Looks like it came out of the freezer. Now I'm curious. What? There's a fish in it. And wow, it's a really nice fish too. Wrapped in foil, it'll be delicious, baked to a crisp. Look, the wrapping has something written on it. You're right. It's written with letters cut out of a newspaper. I can't read it very well, it's soaked though. Let's... Yes, that looks like an S to me. Yes. It says, let's be friends. Oh. Whoever can this prankster be playing a prank like this on little old me? Who must I thank for this fine dinner tonight? That feels more like a threat. I don't know. Something cut out of a newspaper? I mean, they gave you a fish, but it feels like they delivered a chopped off head to your doorstep with some ransom note or something. At our last stop, we can stop to talk to the kid. Hi, Diana. Have you met the lady from the alley? She's a bit odd, but she's nice. And she always gives me candy for free. Too bad they're usually lemon flavored. Oh, all the NPCs, I'm just realizing, they have special dialogue for the story event that we just went through, at least the main NPCs that we're talking to. They're talking about our trip to the fortune teller. And then they have generic dialogue here. I always wondered what it'd be like to have a big sister. Bye. I guess he's on vacation too, no school. Did his character portrait have a backpack? It did. So maybe he goes to school at some point? I mean, we're on vacation, but college vacation doesn't exactly line up with, like, grade school or vacation, I don't think. Or does it? I don't know. Depending on the country, maybe. Right. Our last stop. Vitrolo Lucrenzia Canis 2. The only package remaining. And I think Lucrenzia Calis was over here? Yes. Number 2.
Hey!
Yes. Hello, my name is Hello, young lady. Forgive me, but you are clearly not from around here. Have you informed the authorities that you are residing here yet? I guess not. I didn't really think about that. You don't really need a visa to travel around your own country of residence, but when you're on vacation in Italy, what are the rules? Well, I registered your domicile. Actually, found a job. That is exactly why we're here. I'll only be here for a short time, really, and I just wanted to say hello. That rough touch would be perfect when dealing with my brother Severo Zampa. Rough touch? Stick around, miss, and remember to speak well of Gentile Zampa, especially with Signorina Chate. Okay? Gentle in name only. He's been the surveyor for the family business, Zampa Constructions, for decades, and he's been arguing with his brother and co-worker Severo for just as long. He loves Delilah, as much as he hates his brother. What a character. And again, yet another look that some people might go for. If you want to know what I think that thief is a sucker and a scoundrel. Have the thief come and work for us Zampas for a week. You'll see how we will set them straight. We're here for the mail. Are you happy we have a job? A letter from me, you say? I don't get one often. And the sender is anonymous. He who reads this is a dope. Only that clown of my brother would spend good money to send a letter like this to me. Does he often play these jokes on you? He seems to have regressed even further recently. He's probably jealous of me and Miss Chate. A feud between brothers. Better stay out of this. I see. I'll leave you to your business then. And we did our job. Finally. We have money. 5,000... what is it, lire? The first thing that I'm going to spend it on is a phone call, if I can. Actually, just because it caught my eye this very instant. Can we get swimsuits from here? Okay, we can get fishing. A shopping bag. Huh. What is this shopping bag for? It's like equipment or something, like the fishing rod, but How does this help us with shopping? Some stuff to decorate our house. And actually no swimsuits. Despite the bikini out the front. I don't want to buy this without knowing what it's good for. So I guess I won't. I'm buying it. Why did I buy that? Don't rummage around too much. I wouldn't want you accidentally tidying up, huh? Stellian, since he left Romania, he has run Borgia Marina's corner store with determination and unwavering kindness. I guess I can't really hide it. I was wondering if I could buy this bikini for Diana. Sorry, Diana. I have a one-track mind. I guess 2 tracks. One track is fashion, and the other track is lore, flavor dialogue, knocking on doors. Oh, and I guess more tracks than that. This thing that has been eluding me forever. How are our parents going to, or Diana's parents, going to react when they realize she's put roots down in a new town? I guess it's still a vacation, but we've already got a job and a house and everything. The line's dead. It must be because of the storm. Maybe a transmission tower is down. I'd like to call them to let them know I'm okay. I'll try again later. Well, damn. At least we got our money back somehow. I guess you elude responsibility, or taking responsibility, once more, Diana. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. Now where to next? I guess this episode was mainly knocking on doors and doing the mail, but just to actually get something to use as a thumbnail. Let's see. Should be something usable there. Or I could crop out the bottom right here or something. I'm sure something like this is usable. I'm sure when this episode is uploaded, I've already used this. This is really all I can use because all I did was walk around delivering the mail and talking to people. If I only use the mail delivery as our only means of knocking on doors, that would prevent me from wasting time just knocking on every door I see. Maybe this is my sign that I can just proceed with the plot, and I can still knock on doors at my leisure whenever my job directs me to there. We'll see. What do I want to do next? There's the arcade. Oh, I guess I knocked on the corner store, so that was actually something I needed to do for progression. I could work some more jobs, just to see what they're like. I want to fix the Vispa. Or at least get started on it. I was wondering in my head if it might take some time to fix, you know, as getting your vehicle fixed often does. So maybe if I start on it now, it'll be done later. That's probably not how the passage of time works, but it was just something on my mind, so I'm going to do it. I think our fastest route is, well, actually I don't know, now that the roads have opened up to us. I think we I think we still have to go around the long way here, so over this way. Wait a second, why did I buy that bag? Ironically, it is quite cheap. Okay. There is no reason to have bought it. I was wondering if there would be something in the card description that would tell me why I bought it. But my first purchase was a stupid one. Ironically, it was a purchase for purchasing things. And it wasn't well spent. Wait, where does this actually go? Does this go exactly where I need to go? I think it does. Porto Vecchio. Right, I remember this tunnel now. I guess it was blocked off last time. Alternate routes, I'm glad they exist. Now we could do the boat thing, but let's get our Vespa fixed first. Need anything? Let's just talk. If there's one person I don't understand one bit, it's that fortune teller. She's clearly a fraud, but people still go to her with all kinds of questions. Some people need to get a life. Now, let me get back to my motorized fork prototype. For the character, a motorized fork, huh? And the generic one. Sometimes I've been looking for something for hours. Then I'll look in my pocket and there it is. I'm sure that may be a metaphor for life or something like that. We're here for business. Hey, hi Chia. I need you. You're not the first person to say so. I got here on my Vespa, but I had the bad idea of riding along the railway tracks, and it didn't go too well. You're a monster. You'll have destroyed the suspension for sure, to say the least. There's no love in your heart. You think it's that bad? I'll have to take a look at it to say for sure, you animal. Oh, come on. I didn't do it on purpose. You know, I've heard that some time ago. Someone invented roads for folk to drive on. You should give it a go sometime. Chia. Okay, God, I know. I get it, it's not your fault. Listen. Instead of making excuses, do me a favor and sort out my tool bag. I've still got a few things to do. Okay, where is it? It's propped up against one of my benches. I'm sure someone as smart as you won't have any problem finding it. Yeah, and I'm not making up excuses. Chia's bag. It's a mess. I'll sort it. Is this the bag? Ah, right there. What? That wasn't the bag from the photo, was it? I guess I can't see the card here. There's no reason to check this, it's just... I don't know. It caught my eye. Was it here? Well, it doesn't really matter. It was like a purple thing or something. Who cares? This must be the bag I need to organize. I'd better get to work. It's time to clean up. Chia's tool bag. Chia is extremely obsessive and insists her tools are put in a specific order in her tool bag. Follow Chia's instructions to work out the right order to put the items in the bag. Move the cursor with left stick and press X on the PS5 controller to pick up an item. Drag the items to the numbered slots and press X again to place them. You can remove objects if you think they're wrong by pressing circle to mark them. When you think you've put the items in the right order, confirm your choice to solve the puzzle. Need some help? Never, ever use a joker card on a numbered slot to reveal the correct item. These are extra joker cards. You'll be given any you don't use as a reward once you solve the puzzle. Okay. Chia says, the small scissors are right before the yellow item. I only need one sharp item. The first item is the largest item of its color. Small scissors. Are right before the yellow item. I'm glad they call out the color, because I would have trouble determining if this was like yellow shears at first. But yeah, I see, it's based on the handle. And these are blue, gotcha. It's also good for, I guess, colorblind situations. What were the rules again? In the bag, right? I was a little bit confused by the numbering on the shelves here, but we only have to worry about the bag. Small scissors before the yellow item. One sharp item, which would be the scissors. And the first item is the largest item of its color. Huge saw. Medium towel. But it doesn't necessarily have to be yellow. If it's going to be 3 items, then... This is the sharp item, so... No, wait. Only one sharp item, so... Right, it would be the yellow one here. We'll just put it down in one for now. And then the next would be the scissors. And this obeys all 3 rules, right? Small scissors right before the yellow item. One sharp item being the scissors. The first item is the largest item of its color. No, wait, it's not the largest item of its color because there's a larger yellow. So the largest non-sharp item would be the bucket, right? The largest green one. We did it. We solved the puzzle. I'm pretty sure. Nope. I failed. Damn. What did I get wrong? Let's just put things back so I can compare again. The small scissors are right before the yellow item. Oh, right before, as in... Right. Maybe I read the word right, and I put it to the right of the item. I would put the scissors under the blanket, but I guess there's some logic between putting it over the blanket. Like if this is the order top to bottom inside the bag. Just so that you don't cut yourself when trying to reach for the scissors or something. Although, for that same reason, maybe it's better to have the scissors not buried under the blanket. Whatever. Actually, I'd put the bucket on bottom, so the towel could go inside the bucket and the scissors on top, or wedged between. All those years of packaging my backpack has certainly paid off. I hope Chia is okay with how I organized the bag. We did it. It's true that Chia is not very tidy. In the end I had to clean out her bag, but I hope it won't happen again. Well, Diana, I'm pretty sure we're going to play that minigame several times before we're done with the game. And is Chia done fixing our Vespa? Somehow I don't think the time it took us to organize her bag was enough time for her to fix our Vespa. So we're going to give her a bit more time, and just stand here, watching her work, awkwardly. Now would be a good time to take a break.